Hi Sudoku fans, welcome back with the second and final Sudoku, a heavy Sudoku, a hard one. So let's get started. Alright, let's see. Can we start with a 5? Yes, I see here 5 in this row, a 5 in that row. So in the middle row, the only two places for 5 is here or there, but I see here already a 5, so no 5 there. 5 should be here. 5 in the last column, 5 in that column, so in the column between, the only two places for 5 is here or there, but I see here already a 5, so no 5 there. 5 should be here. In this column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing number is a 5. I see I cannot put a 5 there because we have a 5 here. I cannot put a 5 there because we have a 5 here. And I cannot put a 5 here because we have a 5 there. So the only spot for the 5 should be here. 5 in the third column, 5 in the second column. So in the first column, the only two places for a 5 is here or there. But I see here already a 5, so no 5 there. 5 should be here. 5 in this row, 5 in the row below. So in the last row, the only three places for 5 is here, here, or there. But I see here 5, no 5 there. I see here 5, so I cannot put the 5 there. Only spot for the 5 is in this box. And all the 5s are used. I can see. Yes, alright. Then 8 I see here in this row. 8 in the last row. So in the row between, the only two places for an 8 is here or there. But I see here already an 8, so no 8 there. 8 should be here. 8 in the last column. 8 in the column next. So in this column, the only spot for an 8 should be here. Then this big square, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing numbers. I see here the 3 is missing, the 9 is missing, and the 6 is missing. 3, 9, and 6 are missing in this big square. So no 3, no 9, and no 6. So this should be one of these 3, 3, 9, and 6, because I cannot put the 3, 9, and 6 here. 3, 9, and 6 should be one of these 3. 3, 9, and 6. So the other two digits are 2 and 7. We have a 2 here, so no 2 there. 2 must be here. And the 7 goes there. 7 in this column. 7 in that column. So in the last column, the only two places for a 7 is here or there. But I see here already a 7, so no 7 there. 7 should be here. 2 in this column. 2 in the column next. So in the last column, the only place for a 2 should be here. Then 3, 9, 6, all right. Yes, these 3 boxes, empty boxes of this column. 1, 2, 3. The numbers, the missing numbers are 1, 9, and 6, 1, 9 and 6. I see here 1, so no 1 there. I see here 1, so no 1 there. 1 should be here. 9 and 6, 9 and 6. I cannot fill this yet. Need to wait for more information. 1 in the first row, 1 in the third row. So in the row between, the only place for 1 should be here. Then these two missing numbers of this row are the numbers 1 and 4, 1 and 4, 1 and 4, 1 and 4. I cannot fill this yet. Need to wait. Need to wait. This big square, one of the missing number is a 6. I see here 6. So no 6 in these 3 boxes. So in this column, the only 2 places for 6 should be here for this big square. So in this column, we have a 6 here. In the last column, we have a 6 there. So in this column, the only place for 6 should be here. The remaining numbers for this big square are 9 and 3. Remember that. Need to wait. I cannot fill this yet. These 2 numbers for this column are also 9 and 3. 9 and 3. That means 1 box is left for this big square. 9 and 3. This must be a 4. Six. Ooh, 3. Let me think. 1, 2, 9 and 4. No. What can we do? The 4, the 9. These 2 were the numbers 6. In this column, 6, 3, and a 9. 6, 3, and 9. Seven I have here. All right. Well. Not so easy. I told you it's not so easy. But we have a 6 here in the last row. A 6 in this row. So in the row between, the only spot for a 6 should be here. These 2 numbers for this big square, for the numbers 1 and 4. Now we have a 1 there, so no 1 here. 1 must be here, and the 4 goes there. 1 missing number of this row for the number 4. Then these 3 missing numbers of this row for the numbers 2, 4, and 9. I cannot put a 4 here because we have a 4 here. I cannot put a 4 there because we have a 4 there. So here must be a 4. 9 and 2, 9 and 2 are left. We have a 9 here, so no 9 there. 9 must be here, and the 2 goes there. Then 1 in this column, 1 in that column. So in the middle column, the only 2 places for 1 is here or there, but we have a 1 there, so no 1 here. 1 should be here. 1 in this column, 1 in the second column. So in the third column, the only 2 places for 1 is here or there, but we have a 1 there, so no 1 there. 1 should be here. 1 in this row, 1 in the middle row. So in this row, the only 2 places for 1 is here or there, but we have a 1 there, so no 1 there. 1 should be here. And then these 2 numbers are 9 and 3. I cannot fill this yet. Need to write here the 9 and 6. I cannot fill this yet. These 2, the 9 and 3. I cannot fill this yet. 4 in this column, 4 in that column. So in the last column, the only 2 places for 4 is here or there, but I see here 4. So no 4 there, 4 must be here. 4 in the first row, 4 in the second row. So in the third row, the only 2 places for 4 is here or there, but we have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 must be here. 4 in this column, 4 in the middle column. So in the column next, the only 3 places for a 4 is here, here, or there. But we have a 4 here, no 4 there. We have here a 4, so no 4 there. Only place for 4 should be there. 2 in this row, 2 in the second row. So in the third row, the only place for a 2 should be here. Then the 2 missing numbers here, the 8 and the 6 for this big square. 8 and the 6. We have a 6 here, so no 6 here. 6 must be there, and the 8 goes there. 2 missing numbers for the first row for the numbers 9 and 3. We have a 9 here, so no 9 there. 9 must be here, and the 3 goes there. 1 missing number of this big square for the number 3. 2 missing numbers of this column for the numbers 7 and 8. We have a 7 here, so no 7 here. 7 must be there, and the 8 goes here. Then we go to the 7 in this row, the 7 in the middle row. So in the row below, the only 2 places for a 7 is here or there, but we have a 7 already there, so no 7 here. 7 must be here. 7 in this column, 7 in that column. So in the middle column, the only place for 7 is here. Then 2 missing numbers of this column for the numbers 8 and 3. 8 and 3. I cannot fill this yet. Need to wait. 8 and 3. two missing numbers here for the last row. The 9 and the 3. We have a 3 there, so no 3 here. 3 must be there, and the 9 goes there. One missing number of this big square, the number 9. Two missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 3 and 2. We have a 3 there, so no 3 here. 3 must be there, and the 2 goes there. Two missing numbers for this column for the numbers 2 and 9. We have a 2 there, so no 2 here. 2 must be here, and the 9 goes here. Then one missing number of this column for the number 9. 9 in this row, 9 in the middle row, so in the row above, the only place for 9 should be here. Two missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 9 and 6. We have a 9 here, so no 9 here. 9 must be there, and the 6 goes there. One missing number of this column is number 6. One missing number of this column is number 6. Two missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 6 and 3. We have a 6 there, so no 6 here. 6 must be here, and the 3 goes there. Two missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 3 and 8. We have a 3 here, so no 3 there. 3 must be there, and the 8 goes there. Two missing numbers of this big square for the numbers 8 and 3. We have a 3 here, so no 3 there. 3 must be there, and the 8 goes there. So we have finished. Oh, sorry, my apologies. The camera has moved. In 60 minutes, we have solved this Sudoku Heavy. So thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye, Sudoku fans.